Well, this has been an eventful day. The idea was to have both bikes here, the Husky and the KTM, with the new battery charger that I've got. This Noco, it's a twin charging unit. This little thing in here. So the idea was the Husky and the KTM side by side, but I went to fire the KTM up this morning and it was dead. Nothing, nada, zilch, not a beam from it. I went out Wednesday to work, came back and it was torrential rain coming back and the bike got soaked. Parked it up in the garage, get every little wipe down. Went to use it this morning, it's dead. Long story short, I played around with all the fuses, this and that, and I think it's the switch cube that's gone down on it. It's got wet, soaked, whatever. Because I have heard that the switch cube can have a bit of an effect. So RAC turned up, they couldn't do nothing. Recovery truck turned up, picked it up, it's off to the dealers. So it's at the dealership. Could be a week or so before they can actually get to it. So no KTM and the sun is shining. Typical. So we just got the Husky to play with. So luckily enough. Anyway, let's get on with this. So I decided, being having two bikes, I'll get another charger. So I looked at another Optimate. Where is it? I put it in here. Optimate there. I've used that that's got to be about 20 years old. I bought my 1200 Bandit new in 2002 and I bought that at the same time. So I've had that since 2002 and it's charged all my bikes up, no issues whatsoever. And where is it? I've always had these leads on them, on my bikes. Direct lead to the battery, plug it in with, I believe that's called a Tamiya style connector. Optimate did change them for a different style, but I've had these on my bikes. This one I took off because I took it off the KTM to fit the new one that comes with a Noco, or Noco, whichever way you want to pronounce it. So let's get it open and let's get going. So in the box we have the main unit. With the two ends go onto the bikes. You have one instruction pack, one accessories box, one AC cables. Now this is, in one way you could say fantastic, it's universal. In other ways you could say it's probably a waste, because in here you have a UK plug. You have, not too sure, European plug. You have an American plug. And you have an Australian plug. Those will never get used. Waste of time. Accessories. We have, now I've already taken these off because before the KTM went to the dealer, I'd already disconnected these and connected the other cable up. Should have filmed it, I should have filmed the whole scenario, but I didn't. So then you've got a 10-foot extension lead, which then goes on to these. That either connects to any 12 volt or 6 volt battery you want. These do standard batteries, AGM batteries, which I think are gel batteries. It does lithium batteries, so it does them all. And then you've got the option, if you have a 6 volt battery, to charge 6 volt batteries. So pretty decent crocodile clips. And what you do, you just undo that little Torx or Allen bolt, comes out, and you're just left with the terminals that you can connect this straight to your bike. And then just another 10-foot stroke 3-meter lead. Right, let's get it connected to the bike. So I'll undo these, take the crocodile clips off. Gives you the 2 terminals that you can get to the battery. So I already have the, you can't see it from down here, another Tamiya style cable attached to the Husky's battery. So I'm going to take that off and put the other one on. Which is there. There we go, so that's that one removed. Okay, moving the angle of the camera so it's a little bit better. So we'll pop that under there. Pretty straightforward, most people have connected batteries up. Yeah, that'll still fit on. Jolly good. So that's on there. Charge port. Just tucked it under there nicely even. So now we've got that connected to the bike, the main unit. So the power supply goes in here, figure of 8 type of power supply. This will be mounted on the wall, but at the moment it's not going to be. So we plug that in. We get one of the 10-foot long leads. Let's find out which end we've got here. Spots on. So they just clip together like that. And this end will connect to the bike. So here we are on this bit. See if we can do this one-handed. So that just clicks in like that. Then we go to the unit, add power. So already picked up this, it's an AGM battery, and then it starts to flash. Depending on the level of the battery, you know, it'll start off really low, and then once it gets up to trickle charging, the green will light up. So this should light up fairly quickly. So you can see there 2 red lights leading to an amber, and that should quite quickly turn green and pulsate, which means it's then trickle charging. you have, there you go, these icons at the top. That's to tell you that the temperature of the actual unit. So, you know, if you're living in a really cold environment or a really hot environment, there's an optimum temperature that this unit will run at. This one here is, I believe, if you get the polarities reversed round, it's not going to affect the bike. If you put the plus to the minus and the minus to the plus, it'll just flash up and tell you you've got it the wrong way around. This one there, you hopefully never see. I think that eventually tells you that your battery is totally duff and you've got to go and buy a new one. Yeah, let's have a quick look on that one. Yeah, and after that little interlude where I failed to remember what that one is, it is the battery voltage is too high. So if you've selected a 6 volt and you're charging a 12 volt, I guess, that would be the issue. So that's all good. And I've just looked in the instruction book. So there you have it. So it shows I've got a good battery. It's not even pulsating, so it's fully charged. You can leave it on that and trickle charge away. So, excuse me. I hope that's been of some help. Not the video I really wanted to do today because I was going to get out on the bike and do some filming on the KTM. But lo and behold, that's in the garage, like I said. I'll keep you informed of what goes on with that. I think it's the switch cube, but we'll soon find out. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already subscribed and hit the like button, then please do. Up to 600 and some odd now. Really exciting. Thank you very much. So take care, ride safe.